The North Carolina Court of Appeals ruled Robert F. Kennedy Jr.'s name be removed from North Carolina presidential ballots, forcing election workers to delay right before absentee ballots were supposed to be mailed out.
The order released today grants Kennedy's request to have his name removed after he sued the state last week for voting to keep his name on the ballot. Cindy Bay is live in Raleigh with the reactions to all this that's unfolding. Hi, Cindy.
Hey, Lauren. Well, according to the state board attorney, this is a major undertaking for everyone, as this means all of North Carolina's 100 counties will have to hold on to the current ballots but not send them as officials determine how to move forward. North Carolina's 100 counties are in limbo after the North Carolina Court of Appeals sided with Robert F. Kennedy Jr. in his effort to be removed from the state's presidential ballot. The court's decision came just as county boards of elections were preparing to send out the nation's first absentee ballots for the November 5th presidential election, which is now on hold until further notice.
There is still the possibility that this will be appealed to the North Carolina State Supreme Court, and there is a possibility that the North Carolina State Supreme Court will actually side with the State Board of Elections, side against RFK Jr., and say, no, you could use those ballots.
State Board Attorney Paul Cox says no decision has been made on appealing Friday's decision, but whether Kennedy Jr.'s name is on the ballot or not, political expert Chris Cooper doesn't see it having a major impact.
I think it is not going to change a huge number of votes, but it doesn't take a huge number of votes to change the outcome of the election in the state of North Carolina. This is a state decided at the margins, and this is the kind of decision that could matter at the margins.
I don't want our state to pay a lot of money to take his name off, so I guess I'd rather it stay on.
Some voters agreed it would be a major undertaking for counties to reprint the ballots without Kennedy Jr.'s name as an option, but Sean Hyatt says it doesn't affect the way he votes.
I feel like if the candidate is not a valid candidate in the election, then he could be taking votes away from people that are valid candidates. So it's quite a conundrum because I don't want the state to pay for it, but I also don't want the ballot to not be totally valid.
Now, according to experts, there is some good news to this. So voters, there is still time. Now, this delay shouldn't have too much of a major impact on the timeline to Election Day on November 5th, as the federal deadline for sending absentee ballots is September 21st. Reporting in Raleigh, Cindy Bay, ABC 11 Eyewitness News.